And all I live is in Lake Hollybrook, which is not far from County Line Road. And I took every back road, Hillbilly Road, and it was
So I get there and all night long, the radio, whatever they done, the radio would kick on and play and it would turn off, kick on and play and it would turn off. So the battery was dead, so they couldn't do anything with it. By the time they ended up breaking into the car, to do everything they had, they were another $260 into it.
Yeah.
And the guy said, oh, well, those 5 numbers were on the back of this piece I put in the side panel over here.
Good evening, everyone. Give us a couple minutes. We're waiting on a couple board members to come, and we'll get started shortly. I think I got everybody's mic on.
Best meeting we've had in a long time.
Yeah.
There's a lot of work going on in town. In the county, excuse me. With another 2 members.
Bill said he was going to be here. Got everybody's mics available. So y'all will need to turn your own mics on when we get there. We don't get started, we're never going to get finished.
No.
Right?
Yeah.
We'd have 3 of us here, right?
Yep.
Got enough.
Let's do it.
Yay.
Call the meeting to order at 5:05. You all had a chance to look through
Yeah.
the minutes.
Alaska.
Yeah, I just put this, we
Got approved Mays. Yeah.
got to approve Mays, and then I just want everybody to know that we weren't able to have a meeting in June.
I don't think we'd had attendance that day if we even had it.
There were a few people here.
Actually, were they?
Yeah. Since I wrote the minutes, I'm not gonna,
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
Favor?
is that for both or for the May?
Both.
Oh, sure.
Traditionally, we start with the folks who are here, but if you don't mind, this time we're gonna pick up Brock. Came from Kentucky last time around, showed up in person, and we weren't able to chat with you. So Brock, your mic should be activated, but just need you to turn yours on.
Sure. It's good to be back here. I'm really probably not the best one to speak. It's really more Marcus Webb. He's also on the call. He was with me as well. He is the one that, so he's on the call with me. He's the master electrician that we're looking to bring in front of the board.
Well, let's talk with Marcus. Marcus, your mic should be
How's everybody doing?
good. Let me see if I can turn the volume up a little bit. How about now, Marcus? Can we hear you?
You good, guys? I can hear you on my end.
You bet. All right, Marcus, what is your, do you remember your EA number, your application number? There it is. Never mind, I got it. ICC.
EA 73.
So the T18 is a residential test, is that correct?
That's a residential electrical exam. Yeah, that one was required for Indianapolis. That's where I took that one. I believe that was a ICC exam.
Okay. So that allows you to work on class 2 structures in Indiana, single family homes and duplexes.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Do you all have any questions for Marcus? Master electrician in Kentucky for 12 years, is that correct?
Yes, sir. Ever since 2012, master electrician for Kentucky. That was the year that I graduated my 4th year at the IEC, the IECA, there in Louisville. That wasn't when I started my career. I actually did, 5 or 6 years before I decided to go through the 4-year program. Then I did that. Once I graduated there, I actually taught the IEC, the 4th year apprenticeship program in Lexington for about close to 5 years. And then I got out of that right when I got into doing solar about 3 or 4 years ago, because solar requires a little bit of travel, and I wasn't that, able to be there 2 nights a week to do the schooling.
License is he looking for?
Residential electrician.
Okay.
He's licensed in Indianapolis, right?
Yeah, but it's included as passing test score from ICC.
Motion for yes.
I'll second.
Give me a second here. You guys are always faster than I am. Marcus, did we talk last time about the requirements for insurance?
Yes, we did. The requirements for insurance, and to have y'all as the holder, the additional holder there. We shouldn't have any problem getting that over to you.
Okay, and workman's comp insurance as well, correct?
Yes, sir.
So Marcus, through your application here, you should be receiving shortly an approval letter.
Thank you guys very much.
Need you to attach that letter to your residential electrician's license.
Mhm.
Attach that letter and your insurance information and to your application. It will take us a day, half day, a day or so to process everything. You'll receive that notification through your license, that your license application, that you can come and pick up the permit.
Awesome. Very much
Sorry, pick up
appreciate you
your
guys, and sorry we couldn't make it up this time. We did have the pleasure of being there for that storm in the parking lot last time. It was a doozy.
How was your trip home?
It was not too bad, actually. There was a lot of downed trees here and there, but the first responders were on top of everything.
Right on. Thanks y'all. We appreciate your patience.
Absolutely. We appreciate you guys.
Then we will move on to, and I'm sorry, I've forgotten your name.
Ken Ayers,
Ayers, Mr. Ayers. You happen to remember what your
74, I believe.
70? Mr. Ayers, there you are. And this is an expired license, correct?
Yep.
2, do you all have any questions? And it is an expired master's license in 22, so 23, 24, looking reinstatement fee of $400. Correct?
I knew that was gonna happen, so
Okay.
not a problem with that. You guys should have my certificate of insurance, liability, and everything else has already been forwarded to you guys.
Under that old light, please, yeah, don't,
Under the new application, I attached everything to it. They forwarded everything to you guys.
we will try to get all that compiled. This will go under your old license number. We're asking you not to make a new license number, so ME 291. It's like will remain your license number. Let me get down here to the details. Anybody want to make a motion?
So moved. Oh, second. Oh, no.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Extra steps.
Of course.
Should be good to go, Mr. Ayers.
All right, thank you.
You. Mr. Skinner. Leave your, no, I'm sorry, I think we're gonna go to,
I got a question.
Yeah.
I had a license, it's been 8 or 10 years ago. I just don't do a whole lot of work up here. I don't know if this is considered a renewal or if it's a new license,
So you have to pay all your arrears or retest.
retest.
You have choice of retesting for your license, or you pay all your arrears up to $1,100.
I can't remember if I took a test. This has been probably 2016, 17.
If you held a license in Monroe County, you would have tested.
Reciprocated.
I can just pay the whatever. When is the test?
I don't know when the testing is.
The timing's kind of a thing, so I'll probably just pay the arrears.
the testing would be in, through International Code Council. The current test we take now. Mr. Dayhoff, let's.
Yep.
All right. So your license expired in 20. This is
Yeah.
another reinstatement, is that correct?
Yes, it is.
$800.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had hair then.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion to approve reinstatement.
I'll second.
Oh, I retired.
All in favor?
Aye.
Side.
And that was a master electrician license, correct?
Yes, it was.
And it is an $800 reinstatement fee.
From 2020.
2020, 21, 22, 23, 24.
800.
Yeah.
Okay. So your process is going to be a little bit different, right? Because this is a license number under our old system. You'll need to use this same username and login. Okay. Then you'll come in and make an application for a master electrician's license and attach this board letter that you should receive right here under your electric board application. You'll receive, that'll tell you that tells us what the type of license, the fee approved, those types of things.
Okay.
Okay. That says complete.
Yeah, I guess for years, then I don't, needed these more.
Boy.
So this is what your board letter is going to look like. So if you'll take this letter,
Okay,
attach it with the insurance requirements. Are you working by yourself?
yeah, by myself.
So we'll need some statement that you're a sole proprietor. Okay. So public liability is still required, and we need confirmation from you that you are a sole proprietor. If that status changes during this license, you'll need to give us workman's comp 14 days before you have somebody on the job working for you. Okay. All right. Should be good to go.
All right. Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Thank you.
Mr. Skinner is next on the list. Let me get back here. So we have a master prometric exam here.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, it's okay. Says master electrical right here. Yep. I'll need to stand on your heads. Yeah.
I'm not most computer savvy, so.
And you'd like to reinstate the license?
Yeah, that's kind of timing the thing, so.
All right, so
Fees.
same thing as Mr. Dayhoff.
Okay,
This license number, this license protocol doesn't exist anymore.
okay,
Same username and login that you have here, right, to make this application.
okay.
You'll now make an application for a master electrician's license.
When'd you say expired?
Yeah, the price 17, I believe.
So it'd be $1,000.
Okay,
18, 19, 20, 21, 22,
Well, we put a cap on it.
Yeah. the cap. Select option. Anybody making a motion?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Okay.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? I go seconded that.
And there is a way to park your license. It's $25.
oh, you can park it?
Yeah, you can park it for $25.
Okay, I'll do that. That's why I just let it slide.
You pay the 200 still up, so you lose the $25, but if you come back years down the road, you're not having to pay all of this.
I see, right on.
You sole proprietor, you
Yeah.
have employees.
Should have asked.
Yeah, I'll send
I've been on the board since 2010.
Pardon me?
Been here since then.
I'll send all that info to you guys.
You know,
Years I've been on this board.
yeah, makes sense.
It's just a couple of years.
All right, so your statement of sole proprietor, your public liability insurance with Monroe County listed as additionally insured, and this board approval letter needs to be attached to that application.
Okay.
We'll process it half day, a day after we receive it.
Okay.
And we'll let you know through your new license number that the license is ready to be picked up in the office.
All right, that'll work. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Good night.
Where do you get your, whenever you say you reinstate the light, where do you get the copy of that to submit? Or is that already in the here?
Have you had a license, Greg, I know you've had one. Have you had one under the new software system?
I think so.
Okay, well, we can do a search for you to figure out what that old license number is, okay? All
It
right,
was 2 years ago. So I think that was in the new system.
Should have been the new system.
Yeah.
Yeah. 71, Mr. Nori.
Up one.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Oh, different.
Yeah. How are you today, sir?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good, good. Had better luck getting into the meeting today than last time?
definitely. I'm definitely super happy that there are no hurricanes, tornadoes, or anything happening. You have good, clear weather. I had a Teams meeting scheduled just over a week ago with Houston, and they got hit with weather. So it was a pattern developing, and I was worried about tonight. So I'm very excited to see you all safe and sound. But thank you for your time.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day here today. So we got a passing score for G16, which is the 2017 master test, which we have been accepting.
Yes, sir.
And this is a new license for you, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Motion.
And is this for solar as well, or do you have a different project in mind, sir?
No, this is for we do mainly residential, but single family, mid rises, high rises. So it's a commercial, residential are usually the projects that come our way. We are not doing solar at the moment. If we need to, we might apply separately for solar.
Your license is fine for solar.
Okay, awesome. That's great. It is the unlimited, correct? The commercial unlimited level.
Yes, you can work on any structure in Indiana
Perfect.
with a master electrician.
Yes, sir. Correct. That's the one we applied for. Thank you.
And you have, it says 20 years experience, is that correct?
Correct. Since 1991, I guess he's 30 now. I'm getting older, so several decades. Let's leave it at that.
I made the motion
Okay.
because he said it's 2016, so it's more than, this test was 2016 when I saw.
It was the G16. Which
Oh, I looked at it, okay.
the G16 is ICC's master electrician test based on the 2017 NEC. We have been accepting 17 and 20.
So we've got years in
today.
there, so.
Do we have a second?
Go ahead, Mike. I'll second it.
Christian.
It's on.
And
Have to
then,
vote.
Mr. Nori, the public liability insurance is required for all license holders in the county, with Monroe County Building Department listed as additionally insured. Okay, and then workman's comp, I assume that you have employees in your company?
Yes, we have all that ready. All the documents are ready. We'll send it in. I'll make an inquiry about having the Monroe County as an insured, you mentioned, on the general liability.
That's correct. Yep,
Okay.
public liability and property
Awesome.
insurance.
Definitely. We'll get that all sorted out.
Okay, you should receive your board approval letter right now. Attach your insurance information and that board approval letter to a new license application. And I think you've heard the spiel 3 times now. Takes us a day, half day to process everything. And you will get notified through your license that the license is ready to be picked up.
Fantastic. Well, I really appreciate your time, gentlemen.
Yes,
Thank you.
Thank you much. Good luck dodging the storms.
We'll try. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Sorry, Greg, I got going on the wrong one here. All right, Mr. Eleno, Aliano.
I gotta read.
Aliano, I'm
They don't-
sorry. I'm learning. So yeah, if you have an ME number 230 is your expired, yep. Anybody have any, we've known Greg for a long time.
Right.
Anybody have any follow-up questions or anything else?
Oh, I'll make a motion.
Okay, I am gonna add, it's you, right? For insurance, you don't have employees in your company.
Not yet. If I do, we'll get to the workman's comp took care of. Of course, you have to. Yeah, we'll get you copies of all that. We'll go with sole proprietorship.
Yeah. And then I'll second that, just so. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? 22, 23, 24, so it will be a $400 reinstatement fee. And
You can park it.
And yeah, if it's,
yeah, so if you're not gonna do work through the year, you can park it for $25. We don't ask for you
when the renewal comes.
when the renewal comes.
Right.
And then if you pick up a job in the middle of the
Right.
year, we'll collect your insurance again and we'll just hit you up for
All right,
difference. We'll catch you up to 200. So
all right.
you pay the difference and you're good to go until the
I
end of the year.
understand.
Yep. Right.
That makes it a little more convenient. You don't,
Just gotta remember to come do it. It's hard.
right, that rather than carrying the insurance and the $200 and you're just,
Yes. Outgo
well,
money.
you have a card in your pocket.
Right. You spoke. All right. I think you're good to go, sir.
All right, so all I need to do is pay the $400, get the insurance requirement with a sole proprietorship, no workman's comp, and I can do it online, or I
Yeah.
can probably bring the money in here, don't I?
Yeah. And you can either do it online through your old license number.
Write that down for me, please. ME 230. And I'll probably just come here and do it. I'm in town quite a bit. Yeah.
Fairly certain this is it.
Great.
Thank you. All right. So we got a couple other folks. We've already talked with Brock and
Okay, good
You
night.
guys have a good evening.
Thank you.
Good seeing y'all.
Mr. Elijah.
Talking broad.
Elijah, can you hear us? You might have to turn your mic on, sir. Let me check, make sure I have your mic. Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm back. Here I am.
Hey, how are you, sir?
Hey, how's it going, guys? Yeah, I was
Good.
waiting because I kept answering and I was like, that's not going to work.
Well, I'd love to tell you it was your fault, but it was my fault. I
Yeah, I'll take
to
that.
activate your mic. Let me check with Mr. Reynolds here. No wonder.
I can hear you.
All right, give us a second. We'll be right there. So, all right, Mr. Elijah.
Elijah Gill, by the way, I see everybody use their last name. I don't know. I didn't, but my last name is Gill.
There it is.
Gill?
All
Okay.
right.
Gill. Yeah.
EA 79
6.
was 76.
Nope, I got the wrong one.
Pretty sure it was 79.
It is 79. I hit the wrong one.
Moving too fast, Bobby.
I'd love it if that were actually the case. If I remember correctly, this is a reciprocation with the city of Indianapolis, Marion County.
Yes, it is. Yeah, I have Indianapolis, I guess, is a prominent license, but I also have one in Anderson and Muncie and Delaware County that are current.
Okay, I think I briefly chatted with you about this. Let me make sure.
And I also have a workers' comp waiver for this year that I did not provide, but I can.
How long you been a master electrician?
Since 2022.
It's our bylaws. Be a master electrician.
I'm sorry?
I was asking him a question.
Oh, okay.
It's either 2 or 3 years. I can't remember which. He had it at 22. If he just came at 22, you'd answer that question.
It was May of 22.
Assume it's the same as Indianapolis, if he has the masters in Indianapolis. That's the reason that we reciprocate with them, right?
Yep.
Because they have the exact same rules that we have. We got a passing test score and I believe I chatted with you about this, right? We license electricians, not companies. There's several additional names.
Yeah.
Here.
So I sent the updated file that had my business name for Indianapolis and my craft holder license number for Indianapolis. Originally, my license, I was licensed, and Peterman Brothers used my license, and I had my manager and some other colleagues that were used as agents on my Indianapolis license. But when I renewed this year, I had them removed. The first file that I sent you had my manager's name attached to that, but that's no longer the case. And the new file that showed my business and my craft holder for 2024 and 25, that's the current license card.
Okay, can you just give me one of the names of your managers, make sure I have the right document?
Oh, yeah. Bo Mears was the name listed on there.
And do you know a Gary Cadwell?
Oh, yes. Yeah, Gary Caldwell. Yeah, they were both employees at Peterman Brothers. But realistically, I'm not sure why that even counted, because even they couldn't, they had to have written permission to acquire a self-certificate tag in Indianapolis. So it kind of defeated the purpose, and all of that was unnecessary, really, because I had to be there regardless. So it was kind of a silly thing to do.
Yes, that's the question. Comfortable with that logic?
If they want to go with that, I'll back him.
You got a passing score, right?
Yeah, I can't find.
But I know there's a 2 to 3 year, what we said, but like you said, he's got Indianapolis.
I can't find the excerpt from our code that says the experience.
We have May here, she'd tell us.
So is there a discrepancy in the amount of time that I've been licensed through Indianapolis that wouldn't allow me to be licensed in Bloomington?
We're checking with the bylaws, make sure. Generally, what we're discussing here is generally our rules mirror exactly what Indianapolis has in place, which is why we reciprocate only with them.
How long you
Right.
had your Indianapolis license?
Since 2022.
You said when you became a master electrician is the same year?
Oh, but
Yeah, that I was licensed in Indianapolis. Yes.
yeah, how many,
And I-
but you did some work before then, right?
Yes. Oh, yes. Yeah. I started in 2014, December 2014.
And it's all master, and it's master electrical work?
No, I started my career in 2014. I've been a master licensed electrician since.
Yeah, but how long have you been doing master electrician work, not so much license?
Oh, gosh. Probably 7 or 8 years.
Okay, then yeah, he's good.
Yeah, I just can't find
It
it.
doesn't have to go off the license, it just goes off how much experience you have.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I have at this point, 9.5 years
Oh,
total.
then yeah, you're golden.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll move that we approve.
Okay, I
Chris.
misunderstood that, and I apologize.
It's okay.
There's a second.
I'll second.
Okay, so Bobby. And then I guess we vote, all in favor?
Yes.
Yes.
Aye.
Okay.
Awesome.
Give me a second to catch up, Mr. Gill. I'm sorry, I'm the slow one of this group.
It's okay.
So you've heard my spiel. You said you have a waiver for workman's comp or
Yes.
the sole proprietor. Who is that issued by?
The state.
Okay, so we will need that paperwork to be attached here.
Okay.
Okay. But you do have employees, is that correct?
No, I do not.
Oh, okay.
I'm the guy.
All right, perfect. All right, so let's see here. Okay, so as of this second right here, you should have a board approval letter that is attached to your electric application number.
I see that.
You're making a new license with us, so we need you to take your login and username and log in the same process. Except for this time, you're going to apply for a master electrician's license, attach the waiver, the sole proprietorship waiver, the public liability insurance, and this board approval letter. Take a half a day or a day or so after we receive it to process it. You'll receive word through your license, not through your application, that it is ready to be picked up.
Awesome.
Okay?
All righty.
Thank you
Thanks
much,
a lot,
sir.
gentlemen.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys too.
We might want to find that because we had somebody that wanted to take a master's license. We granted them permission to take it, but they didn't have enough experience to us to grant it.
All right.
I don't know, it was at least 2 years.
All right, Mr. Reynolds, how are you, sir?
Doing good. How about yourself?
Doing all right, doing all right. Give me a second to get caught up with the computer here. Do you happen to remember what your electric application number is?
I do not. Let's see. Would it be EA 77?
That sounds like it would be that. All right, there it is. Perfect. Thank you very much for your patience. We had a lot of catching up to do this time around.
No problem.
P16, that is the 2020 Master Electrician's exam.
Yes.
The passed. You all comfortable with that one?
Yes, 16. Yep.
Have not had a license with us before. Is that correct?
Correct.
You've heard my new license spiel 7 times tonight. You got it down or?
Correct. Yes.
Let's see here.
How many years does he have?
30 years?
Yeah.
In residential, commercial, and generator,
Yes.
correct?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Hey.
All in favor?
Aye.
That's faster than I did.
Motion carries.
Who made who?
Me again.
Josh. Bill, Mike.
Josh and Mike.
Y'all are so fast, I didn't even vote.
Good.
I'm an EA. I'm an I. I'm a good to go. Mr. Reynolds, do you have any questions for us?
I do not.
All right.
Proprietor, didn't we? Are you a sole proprietor or?
Oh, yes.
No.
Thank
No, I have employees.
All right. Thank you for reminding me of that. So public liability insurance with Monroe County listed as additionally insured, and your workman's comp insurance along with your approval letter.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate your time.
Hey, thank you.
Good evening.
You too. Thanks.
Believe that these two not here. These are the guys from Kentucky that we talked to. Josh, I think we're done for the night, man. Thanks for hanging out with us.
No response.